It is not springtime without Bond Number 9 fragrances, and yes, we're talking about the best Bond Number 9 scents for spring, for the ladies that is. Let's get on into it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. These I'm here. Yes, we're doing the best scents for spring from Bond Number 9. And normally I do 5 every year, but this year, yeah, we're doing 7 this time. Lipstick of the day today, everyone. I'm rocking out with MAC Captive Audience. This is a newer shade from their line. This is like a beautiful wine type of color. I like it, pinky wine. Yeah, I was feeling it. I paired it with Vino lip pencil, which is an oldie but goodie. Details on everything on my face and all that will be in the description box below, so you do not have to ask questions about it. Next up, we have fragrance of the day, and this one is a star because it was the #1 spot in my latest ranking video, and this one is Xerjoff's Torino number 22. A gorgeous scent, sage, eucalyptus, and saffron is what this is. Beautiful, airy, spa-like, but also sexy at the same time. This is a vibe and perfect for ushering in spring at the moment. So that again is Torino number 22 from the house of Xerjoff. And now let's get into these Bond Number 9 fragrances. We're gonna start out with one that's been out for a few years. So this one is an oldie but goodie, but I recently picked it up, and boy is this still good in 2025. So you all, first one up is this one right here, and this is Bond Number 9's Central Park South. I have noticed a trend that yes, Bond keeps coming out with new scents and things. They come out with on average like 4 to 5 a year, which is a lot. But I've noticed that with some scents, they still are best sellers. People are still talking about them no matter what they come out with new. Some of the tried and true scents are still that girl, and this is one of them, you all. So Central Park South. So Central Park South, you all, has notes of, we have grapefruit flower and blackcurrant buds. Then we also have jasmine and lily of the valley in here. And then in the base, we have woodsy notes. Now there's one thing I will say about Bond. They do florals up top very well, and they always do a woodsy base. That is what helps to make their floral scents last. It's a formula that works, and I see why they keep doing it. They just remix it with different flowers and different woods, but it works. But back to Central Park South, y'all. This right here, the grapefruit flower and then the blackcurrant bud, this right here is a powerhouse of a floral. So if you're a person that's like, I don't know if I can really do florals, they might make me sneeze or whatnot, stay away from this one. This one is a beast to me, and I see why the girls have been loving this one for years. This is pretty. I get the jasmine, I get the lily of the valley. This is freshness, and then the woody base in it, just classic femininity in a bottle. I'm enjoying this one. If you all recall, it was on my wish list forever. That's why I finally caved and got it. But yes, Central Park South, highly recommend. It's still a bestseller for a reason, and it's still talked about for a reason. And that again is Bond Number 9's Central Park South. Now this next one is super popular. Now this is the one, if you haven't heard about any of the other fragrances I talk about, you have definitely seen and heard about this one. And this is Bond Number 9's Madison Avenue. Yes, aka the pink and black bottle. This is the Bond I've seen a lot of women enjoy. Even if they don't like Bond Number 9 fragrances, they tend to like this one. This one is excellent. That's why I highly recommend this one if you're trying to get into Bond, you're trying to start out with Bond, particularly for the springtime. This is the one right here. Madison Avenue, you all. We have notes of apple, we have bergamot, we have blackcurrant, we have rose, and then we also have jasmine and magnolia in here too, y'all. And then we have patchouli essence, ambroxan, and praline in the base. Let me say this. If a praline note is in the scent, I'm usually gonna like it. I remember I had a sample of this one, you all, and I told this story in its dedicated review. Yes, it's already up. Definitely check it out. But you all, I remember I had a sample of this one. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be dainty. It's cute. This one was a powerhouse too. This one lasts. So one thing Bond Number 9 does, the profiles may give you, oh, that's gonna be super dainty and feminine, but the longevity and the projection, oh, they're beast mode. They full grown. Madison Avenue though, for me, it's the apple note. The apple note jumps out to me. And then in the middle, I do get the patchouli and the ambroxan in here, but the praline in the base is what sells this because it gives it a little bit more of a gourmand touch. I really enjoy this one. The apple is definitely a green apple in my head for sure. It just makes me happy. But this one smells like a pretty sunny, beautiful spring day to me. And just out having a good time. Bond Number 9's Madison Avenue, highly recommend for springtime. Now this next one was the spring scent for 2023. And I remember when I smelled it, it was like, oh yes, I'm gonna need her eventually. This one right here, you all, Bond Number 9's New York Flowers. So this one is one of the more recent ones on the list. This one, I mean, can we just take a moment for the bottle? Like, look at it. If nothing else, the bottle says, wear me in the springtime. You all know this was a spring favorite for 2024 when I got my bottle last year. This was everything. It's so pretty. So let's get into the notes. We We have Anjou pear, y'all. We have clementine, we have Kirk Royale accord, and we also have rose de gracie in here, and then we have jasmine, amber, and iris in here. So full on, this is a floral scent, but they have that pear in it, and they also have that Kirk Royale accord, which gives it a little bit of a boozy accord. This is interesting for that reason, because I get the brightness when the rose de gracie in here, so it gives a little bit of a green effect. The iris gives it some powderiness, but the pear though, and then that boozy Kirk Royale accord, yes. This is femininity, this is grown, this is brunch. That's what this is. They're gonna have mimosas, okay? I'm just saying. And this is the type of scent that fits the bill for that. Beautiful, feminine, happy scent. Gorgeous, beautiful. Again, I started out with a sample of this one and it got upgraded, so it really is telling you something. But you know, one thing about Bond, they gonna do spring well, and I just can't stress that enough. But Bond number 9's New York Flowers. This one came out literally at the right time of year, and it's 100% a spring floral scent. Now this next one has been out for a minute, and I remember I used to see people rock this one a whole lot years ago. That's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to check it out, and I did. And this one is you all Bond number 9's Central Park West, aka the bottle with the houndstooth design. It used to have like a little necklace and stuff that come with it in the older bottles, but yeah, Central Park West. This one is still good. This one's still good. This one to me is more so for the yellow flower lovers. That's like the best way to put this one, because there's narcissus in here, there's ylang ylang in here, we have black pepper, gardenia, and jasmine, linden, orris, musk, and white oak. Let me tell you, the pepper in here definitely kicks out for sure. And I get the ylang ylang in here as well. Now this one, I remember when I sprayed it when I first got it, I was like, oh, okay, you know, another Bond floral. I should have known better at this point when I got this, because I'm like, Bond florals are powerhouses. This one is a powerhouse. In fact, the first time I sprayed it, y'all, I sneezed. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, this one is serious. This one's very serious. So this is one I am still getting to play with a little bit more, because this one is unique. It doesn't smell like my other typical florals for me, again, because of the narcissus and the ylang ylang in here, plus that pepper note. You gotta be ready for it. So this is springtime with the kick, if you take nothing else from Central Park West. So I highly recommend this one if you want a different take on florals, that's for sure. Now this next one is the newest one to come out for us, a spring floral scent, and the newest one in my collection, you all, and this is Bond number 9's New York Gardenia. I remember when this one came out, I remember I read the notes. This is how you know I'm deep into Bond. I was like, I said, yeah, that's Saks for Her, just repackaged. And then eventually Bond did say that out loud. They confirmed, and I'm like, yeah, because if you just know Bond, you know their notes. I'm like, I know what their scent is. But the good thing is, why I'm glad they did repackage it and put it in another formula, because by the way, I have smelled actual Saks for Her. It was cute and all. I didn't feel like I needed it at the time, but it was a limited edition scent, and you had to, of course, buy it at Saks. Now with New York Gardenia, you can purchase this one anywhere. So that makes sense of why they did it. It's now more accessible, at least from an access standpoint. So y'all, let's talk about New York Gardenia. This right here, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful. I just, wow, let's get into it. Again, this is new to my collection, so I'm like excited about it right now. So while we have jasmine, tuberose, gardenia, vetiver, vanilla. I'm gonna say this. Now the original Saks for Her, I didn't care for. I didn't feel like I needed a full-size bottle of, and I ended up purchasing something else that day. This though right here, oh, this is a love. This is a love. The tuberose in here is the star. It's a creamy tuberose, bubblegum tuberose, but that vanilla in it gives it some sweetness. The gardenia isn't doing too much. It's present, but it's not the star of the show to me. This right here is actually more of a floral gourmand to me. And it's more, think like chantilly cream with florals. That's what this is giving me. This is beautiful. Amazing scent. This is a beautiful, amazing scent. It's just creamy. And that's what I appreciate about this. I can't stress it. It's like a sweet cream with florals. This is just gorgeous. But you all, Bond number 9's New York Gardenia. I will be wearing this one some more. I will be talking about it more. And of course, a dedicated review will be happening. But I just want to talk about it now because wow. Now this next one is an oldie but goodie. I'm kind of starting to think it might be going away soon because it's not as available as it used to be. But alas, I'm still gonna talk about it because I'm still wearing it. And this is Bond number 9's Hudson Yards. This right here, one of the best blind buys I've ever done in my life. We have Lily of the Valley, you all. We have sparkling freesia. We have pink pepper. We have peony. We have rose. We have lychee. We have orange flower. We have iris, and we have musk. I've said this a million times. This smells like the literal first day of spring. It smells like when the grass first comes up because as the bottle suggests, this is a green scent, but it smells more on the fresh side. And it's mainly because of the Lily of the Valley. That's like the most prominent note in here to me. and the musky dry down is nice. This one leans more floral clean to me. So this is one if you don't want it to be a full-on garden. You're like, yeah, I want some garden, but I want it to be more of a muskier dry down, a little bit more on the fresher side. Go with Hudson Yards. So this is one, again, oldie but goodie, and I can't stress it enough, is a spring scent. This is excellent. Bond number 9's Hudson Yards. And the last fragrance we're going to talk about is another oldie but goodie, but I still reach for it because I just love the bottle too. Plus the juice is a plus, but you know, there's that. And then we have Madison Square Park, aka the pink and green bottle, because those colors just go well together. So you all, we have notes of grape hyacinth, we have huckleberry, we have prairie dropseed grass, red leaf rose, red hunter tulips, and teak wood. So this one is different. This one has more of like a juicy kind of like berry situation going, but it's also fresh because of the tulips, and then the teak wood in it gives it a woodier base to me. This one is on that green fresh side, so crisp greens, that type of thing, crisp fresh cut grass to me, that's what I'm getting from it, but still kind of juicy, but it doesn't go sweet, it doesn't go fruity. This one is an interesting one. Now the notes are definitely a mix because yes, we got hyacinth in here too, which I love that, by the way. So this one, yes, we have a lot of florals in it, but this one goes more in the fresh direction to me, so not so much heavy in the floral, but more on the fresh side, so fresh and clean. So this is one of those when you don't know what to wear, but you just want to smell clean and smell pretty. This is the one I reach for. So bond number 9's Madison Square Park. Love this one, love the bottle. It's a yes. So all right, everyone, that wraps up my bond number 9 spring fragrances. Yes, these are the ones I recommend for spring 2025. Let me know what you think. Of course, Bond has a million fragrances, and I'm pretty sure there are some others that might be newer, that might be older, that others might love for spring. Drop them in the comments below and let me know your thoughts on the video. And yeah, I will read them and respond when I can. But until next time, elves, I will catch you on the next video. Bye, y'all.